On former Florida Governor Jeb Bush making it official. He says he wants to be your next president. But that's only part of the story today for the governor. He picked up some critical endorsements, beating out Senator Marco Rubio in his own neighborhood. All three Cuban-American Republicans who represent the Miami area in the House of Representatives say they want Jeb. And joining us now, two of the three lawmakers, Congressman Carlos Curbelo and Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen. Congresswoman, first to you, why Governor Bush and not Congressman who's Cuban-American, Senator Rubio?
Well, I represent them both, Greta. They're both constituents. Marco lives in West Miami. Jeb lives in Coral Gables. So we had to pick one, and I've known and worked with Jeb for an awfully long time. Jeb was my first campaign architect when I ran for Congress back in the Civil War. And Marco Rubio was one of my first interns when I got to Congress. So I have a big affiliation with both of them. But Jeb has the chief executive officer experience as governor of a vast, diverse state like Florida to do the job as a commander-in-chief from day one. So experience was the leading factor for me.
All right, Congressman, you're brand new to Congress. You had to make a big decision. What about you, and why the timing for today to make the announcement who you were endorsing?
Well, I wanted to be very respectful to both Jeb Bush and Marco Rubio. I have great respect for both of them. But for me, Greta, when you look back at these 6.5 years of President Obama in the White House, I think what's been most evident is the lack of executive experience, the lack of that decision-making ability that is so important to the presidency. And we in Florida saw Governor Jeb Bush take on tough as governor during 8 years, bring people together, find solutions. That is what I think the nation is sorely lacking, and I can think of no Republican that has the executive leadership skills plus the record of success, conservative reform, than Governor Bush. So that's why I'm so proud to support him.
Congressman, it is no secret your endorsement in that area in the state of Florida is big. So tell me, did they both lobby you, and did you make a call to Senator Rubio saying that you picked Jeb?
No, I love them both. I owed Marco a call, and I did, to tell him that I'm supporting Jeb. And he understood that because Jeb and I, we've worked together for so many years. Those 8 years that Jeb was governor, boy, he worked with the legislature to bring down taxes, to get rid of regulation, to strip away waste in the Florida government and bureaucracy. And he really has that leadership experience. Marco's a wonderful man, and he's got a great future. And what a wonderful, healthy debate we're going to have in our party, and it shows the diversity of the Republican Party. Look at all of our candidates, all with different points of view. So I think that people will really wake up that the Republican Party is the party of the future, and Jeb is the leader to get us to that next century and to the big issues that confront us.
Congressman, can Governor Jeb Bush get the Hispanic vote? Can he get it away from another Hispanic in the race, Senator Ted Cruz? And, of course, Senator Marco Rubio.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Jeb Bush is the candidate that is most prepared and most able to win over Hispanic voters, because as governor of Florida, he focused on an issue that is critical to Hispanics, and that's education. What does every single American household, especially Hispanic households, want for the future? Their children a good education. And Jeb Bush was one of the first people in the country that said, hey, these low-income children in these low-income neighborhoods, they have to count too. We have to take them into account, and we have to make sure that the schools work for them, not just for the adults.
Thank you both, and I hope you'll come back. It's going to be a long race, of course.